Hello and welcome to session 10 of the Ruins of Roltaria. Hitting double digits now. Who have we got at the table?
Hey guys, I'm Carl and I'm playing Azreal, our Shadow Sorcerer.
I'm Ripley and I'm playing Fang, the Tabaxi Rogue.
Hi, I'm Amy. I'm playing Zethia, the Barbarian Goliath.
And I'm Jacob, your Dungeon Master for the tale ahead. Now, with our full party of freshly level 4 characters, we can go ahead and dive into the rest of this adventure here in Bellum as we're hunting down the rest of the Lion's Den. So, let's go ahead and dive right in as we roll for adventure. After surviving a confrontation with Bellum's citizens, the party sought out Turamir to ensure he was safe, finding both him and his friend Yarm unharmed. They took a moment to rest and discuss next steps. During that conversation, you learned more about the disappearance of Zenithar, the Sky Speaker, a respected peacekeeper among the beastfolk here in Bellum. Somehow, your actions against Sakiir have become tied to his disappearance, and word around the city now paints you as an anti-beastfolk group operating within the walls of Bellum. Seeking answers, Zethia travelled to the Saviour's Square in search of clues surrounding Zenithar's disappearance, instead finding only suspicious locals and no signs that any struggle had even taken place. Shifting her attention back towards Sakiir's inner circle, began searching for information on Arjun, the Lionfolk warrior, a search that led her to Bellum's old arena, now largely abandoned and fallen into disrepair, as it seems to have been for some time. There, she was approached by an interesting stranger who seemed to know exactly what she was looking for. Though no fight could be arranged there and then, he handed her a simple note. Fighters welcome, coin encouraged. A secret fight that was taking place later this evening. Elsewhere, Azreal, accompanied by Fang, headed to meet Harriet of the Watch, hoping to carve a path forward towards Sakiir. When Harriet failed to arrive alone, Azreal set in forward a plan, asking Fang to interrupt the meeting so that he could earn Harriet's trust through some well-timed intervention and careful words. With Harriet shaken by Fang's sudden display, Azreal isolated her from her companion and privately handed over the mysterious letter addressed to Sakiir, warning that both Sakiir and perhaps even members of the Watch might not be entirely trustworthy, in doing so beginning to plant seeds of doubt within Bellum's ranks. Meanwhile, Fang returned to check on Patch, only to discover that he had supposedly left the underground brewery in a hurry. The goblin Mero seemed unconcerned by his absence, though he did pass along the healing elixir Patch had left behind. With their various investigations complete, the party reunited and settled on a plan. As the sun began to set over Bellum, they would make their way towards the arena and see whatever might await them there. That is where we will pick up here, back not too far from Turamir's place, where you have set the carriage up, a place that you can rest, hopefully, out of the gaze of the potentially concerned townsfolk here in Bellum. As Zethia just finally leveled up, and everyone else was gathering themselves. We'll say Fang would also return here at some point during that rest. And even though the fight is for some 10 o'clock this evening, here and now the sun is long past set. If there's any preparations in the hours leading up, now would be the time.
Zethia, I know you're excited for this fight. I haven't bothered to try and get in your head or think to understand what goes through it. But is there another meaning to this, or is it actually just to have a good fist fight?
Yes.
Cool. That happened.
A good fist.
Don't put the full stop there, my guy.
It was actually a lot better than what I was gonna say. That's why I
10
paused.
seconds in, bro. We're 10 seconds in.
Oh,
I was gonna
Jesus.
say, but not even because of it. I was gonna say fisting, and then I was
Yeah.
like, wait, I shouldn't say that. That's
No.
wrong. And then that's why I paused.
Yeah, fisting fight.
Yeah. You're right over there.
My question still stands.
I like a good fight.
So it is all.
And also,
secret.
it just happens that if Arjun is there, it's convenient. But I'm not good with information gathering, and I've just wanted to hit the old fighting ring again.
Fair enough. Just wanted to double check that there was no secret plan I didn't know about.
Me?
I doubted
Secret
it.
plan? I don't do those.
I doubt it. But if that's all, it should be fine. Makes you feel better. I'm not good at investigating either. I don't know much, but can at least manipulate others into finding information for us.
And who knows, maybe this is the right place that we need to be at the right time.
Well, we have no clues, no idea where to go, so a little good or bad luck or trouble finding us is probably better than nothing.
I'm quite excited.
So you got invited to fight?
Well, I mean, they gave me a note, so I think whoever can fight is welcome. It does say coin encouraged. I don't have a lot of that.
You know?
No.
And Tura may give us like a budget recently.
Yes, but I used it on the health potion.
Yes. That's a good purchase. All right. I'll follow your lead.
So it's not quite time yet, it's just that.
We can move to it being time unless there are preparations people want to make.
Well, I can't think of anything.
So now we've been sitting there for 30 minutes.
Excellent.
Mhm.
Nope. And a bit of time passes further. The city not necessarily as quiet as the night before, though there's definitely still some reservation about being out on the streets now that the sun has set. A little bit more movement than the night before, as the time seems to approach when doors might open.
Let's go.
Well, they know your face, so you go first.
Weaving up through the city, from the southernmost district, up through various main roads, past the plaza, once again making your way up into the upper district of town here. Pushing past the citadel that stands in the center of the city during that travel, seeing it surprisingly manned tonight. There's always a lot of watch at the citadel, but there seems to be extra boots on the ground tonight. Continuing on through the city. Eventually finding yourself back where you had been earlier in the day, where you had found the ruined arena here in town. This piece of paper that you were given has a small map on it here. Can I get, just call this a general intelligence check to see how well you can follow that to arrive here?
You know what I didn't think about? What if this is a
Thinking.
trap?
Oh,
It was pretty elaborate to put a map and this
Well,
whole thing on a piece of
it might not
paper.
even be a trap, but they might all attack us anyway. We're not quite the best friends of beast folk.
Intelligence, you say?
Yeah.
That's a 9.
9. Wonderful. The map has like a circle where the arena is and then a couple of squares with like a circle around one of them. It's not particularly detailed. Takes you a good wee while of walking around, maybe a little suspiciously through the top of town here, till eventually you come upon a building that has a lantern burning in the window, and seems pretty clear that this spot is maybe a little too loud just to be someone's abode.
Is there like a door?
There is a door on this house, yes.
No. Like, is it open? Is it closed?
Currently closed. You can just see a flicker of lantern light through the window and hear a bit of chatter from inside.
I don't know if I need to knock.
I would suggest knocking.
Walking up and knocking, it takes half a second before the door opens about 3 inches, and you hear it kind of hit like a chain on the inside. Who are you?
My name is Zethia. I am interested.
Invitation. Good. Takes it. The door shuts. A couple of moments later, you hear that chain unbolt, and the door opens up. You see gnomish individual here, kind of scruff of hair, few missing teeth, eager smile on his face. He says, please come in, come in, come in. Not familiar faces?
No.
Right. Follow me downstairs then.
Alright. Follow him down.
She's too eager.
Moving through this house a little bit. Maybe 5 or 6 people here standing around, like in the actual house here. A few drinks, a light meal. Enough that if someone heard a bit of a ruckus and knocked on the door, they would just go, oh, there's some people here having a gathering this evening. He leads you through the house, through the kitchen, and into a room that leads down to a basement. The staircase goes on for just a little longer than any basement should, till you are deep enough below street level that maybe sound will not necessarily travel. Down here. As you walk down that staircase, begin to immediately hear quite lively music coming from down the stairs. 2 or 3 individuals on string instruments, and you can hear a dozen, 2 dozen, maybe 40 or 50 people gathered in a basement about the same size as the arena up in the city proper.
Damn.
Can I just get a group perception check here to see how much we can take in?
I lean in as I hear all this noise. We're definitely going to get jumped.
That's when.
Lovely.
At
Perception?
least I'm
27.
consistent.
Whoo-wee.
9.
All right.
At least I'm consistent.
You haven't even rolled yet.
I did.
No, like today.
Oh, just character consistency. We'll call that a 7.
7. Wonderful. I'll keep your 27 in mind as we move throughout the evening.
Cool.
Moving down here, we'll say Azreal and Zethia. Immediately, your attention is turned to the center of this room. For the most part, this chamber has wooden floorboards, but the center, maybe 50% of the chamber, the floorboards have been torn up just to reveal dirt underneath. You can see a few bits of just earth and rock here that seem to make a makeshift fighting pit almost, a few inches into the soil. But there are no rails, there are no guards. There is simply just a bunch of people standing on wooden floorboards looking directly at an arena in front of them. and you hear a chair go up through the crowd as you watch 3 or 4 people standing on the side of the arena push someone back into the center of the arena as a fight is very clearly already taking place in here. You can see in the center of this pit at the moment, sword in hand, like rough leathers, standing at about 8.5 feet tall is a lithe feminine beast folk.
Damn.
Almost like cow-like ears and a nose that is inhuman and kind of pushes a little bit more into the forehead. This furbolg that is kind of just gotten thrown back into the fray against someone that is about a third of their height. A small halfling with an axe in their hand. And the two are just wrapped up in combat in the center of this chamber. Moving in here on a 27. A shocking variety of folks down here. Yes, there is a lot of beastkin, but there's also a lot of humans, gnomes, dwarves, halflings. Just people that are looking to blow off some steam. Definitely doesn't look like there is anyone aligned with the Watch down here. This definitely seems to be a pretty well-kept secret. The gnome that led you all down here kind of pushes past a little bit and starts kind of taking coin from a few people as they are like waving him down as he moves past. But on Fang's perception there, you definitely notice someone who is definitely the organizer, the leader down here. Another furbolg, this beastfolk individual, he's significantly taller, standing at about 9 feet tall, even in this like incredibly high ceilinged basement up on like a small platform at the edge. His head is almost scraping the ceiling a little bit. And he seems to be in conversation with another individual who seems to be potentially a fighter. They've got like a bow strung over their shoulder. Another furbolg that's a little bit shorter, who seems to be in conversation with him. Other than that, there is a good 40 or 50 people down here surrounding this pit, kind of grouped in as close as they can be. A reasonably respectful like height from the center, like all the halflings are in front with the dwarves behind them and everyone else standing behind so that everyone can get some sort of view at the arena in the middle. And you can hear blades clashing and swearing in the center of that pit. What are we all doing as we enter here?
Is the gnome still with us?
He's kind of like begun dispersing through the crowd a little bit.
I was going to ask him how I enter.
I'm sure we could find someone. Can I see if there seems to be a top dog? I want to find the fighter that is most likely watching from far away or like higher. Who's in the back?
Give me another perception check.
Who the front runner?
Yeah. 10.
10. Looking around for a moment, yeah. Doesn't take much to spot them as the crowd kind of parts a little bit. Just enough that you can like catch a glimpse through at some point. A bizarre looking beastkin that none of you have seen yet, either as characters or players in Marion. In a chair kind of set up, leant against the wall. Maybe 6 foot, maybe just under, possibly a little shorter than Fang or Azreal. Humanoid upper body, covered in like a strip of heavy metallic armor up the center, but you can see almost like scales on their shoulders. Very humanoid face, but with these curved bony horns coming out from the side of their skull. And their lower body transitions into scaled legs and almost cloven hooves. Not a dragonborn, but a human with very dragon-like features. Sitting in the corner, a big axe up against the wall, and heavy metallic armor that is really only covering enough of their body to be vaguely protective. Their arms are bare, and as soon as their leg transitions into scales, it too is bare.
Well, that one seems I like the top dog.
Can I listen out to see if there's any conversation of name of previous fighters?
Yeah, I mean, just listening around, you can immediately hear a lot of the crowd chanting the names of the two that are currently in the pit there. One, Zilfina, who you gather is likely the Furbolg, and one, Elki, who is the Halfling. But you do catch a few other names being kind of thrown around a little bit. Onel, and mentioned frequently enough that you assume that it's likely this dragon-like individual sitting in the corner, Rata.
Rata. I feel like that's the one I gotta write down.
Few moments pass. Eventually that gnome comes back around. All right, you three putting any bets on this fight that's going on? You don't have much longer.
Actually, I would like to enter.
Thought I told you earlier we don't have any space.
And I was told you had space.
No, you weren't.
Sure I was.
Go ahead and give me a... I'll let you choose if this is a persuasion or a deception check. I will say it will be much harder to deceive.
Yeah, it'll be a persuasion.
Azreal hearing him go, I didn't tell you those space. Yeah? He's like, oh no.
Please let me in. 7.
Look, we're all booked out tonight, I'm afraid. But if you'd like to watch, throw some coin on a couple of fighters, you're more than welcome to.
Can I? Oh,
Give us a moment, please.
Of course, of course. I'll be right back.
I'll try to get you in, but you owe me.
What?
If I get you in.
And how are you going to do that?
We'll see.
persuasion.
Alright, I'll take you up on... No funny business, though.
There'll be a faint kind of aura, like, emanate from my shadow. As just gonna gain some advantage on some persuasion, deception, intimidation.
Of course.
I'm gonna walk up to the fella.
No.
Yeah.
To the
Excuse me.
Taking some coins to be with. Hey, how can I help?
The dragon-looking person over
Hey,
there.
the Drac.
The Drak?
Yeah, Drac.
Is that his name, or...?
No, I'm sorry. No,
No. He seems like the top dog around here.
she.
She seems like the top dog around here.
Hey, she's.
How often does she fight?
On occasion. when
She's
we
the
need a bit
main
of coin.
card. She's the main card.
She is.
You want a good fight on your hands, right? Draw
Always.
some coin.
Oh, you getting that? You want to jump in the pit? I'm afraid to
Myself?
squish you.
I like to see her try, but I'm not here for that. My friend, who you gracefully said no to, is a lot stronger than she looks. And I honestly think it's tragic that you call that the best you've got.
I'm sorry. You want me to throw off tonight's schedule to get our starfighter in the ring with half a Goliath?
Look,
Damn.
you want
They called many things, but not half a Goliath.
you want a good story, one to get people riled up, one to have different votes and bidding. That's the one you want to run. What if there's an upset? What if there isn't? Either way, someone's getting destroyed.
Wait, give me a persuasion check.
Come on, come on. And you'll have a Zethia favor. Those are pretty good.
Ain't gonna lie. Ain't gonna lie. This ain't good. Eight.
Look, friend, You talk a good talk here.
Mm.
However, Rata chooses when Rata fights. I'm afraid there's not much I can do for you.
That's all I needed to know. And I grab his head and I turn it away and I start walking.
Oh, you and you move.
That was my original plan anyway.
All right, what's how did that go?
I've been told to go talk to Rata.
You want to talk to her?
I've been told to. That's how you get a fight with him.
I didn't tell you any such thing.
Shouldn't I talk to her?
I'm just going to talk shit and then you can stand there, look cool,
I'll come with you then.
look strong.
As you're saying that, you just hear this "Wah!" from the crowd and look back and see that the Furbolg is like in the center of the arena on their back, unconscious, with a like 4-foot halfling standing on top of them, just holding their axe down into their chest, breathing heavily like they are
Well, I'll be.
like pure bloodlust has been satisfied in the middle of that arena right now. Someone comes in and like grabs her by the shoulders and pulls her off of this Furbolg. And a couple of people rush in and pull them out. Cheers go up. You hear people that are disgruntled at what was quite clearly an upset in the arena here, and a lot of people have just lost a lot of coin. And you will push through the crowd here.
So I'm gonna follow along with Azreal here, and basically give off like an intimidation, just to aid in the persuasion here. To
We walk up to Rata.
All right. Walking up here, you can see armor that has very clearly seen battle, not just the inside of a fighting pit. An axe that is clearly not of human make. Chipped horns, scars running up. What would otherwise be like a very, if it weren't for a broad physique and huge muscles, a face that would be very, considered very like soft and subtle, like very small features, almost childish in a way, on top of such a large, bulking body. In their hand, a wooden tankard that is about a foot tall, that is filled with ale. Just kind of leans back in her chair as the two of you approach.
Excuse me.
What?
I've been looking for the strongest fighter here. Have you seen them?
No.
That makes sense. I thought perhaps someone would know. Because we have a challenger for them. But I heard that they don't really fight as much as they probably could.
Good for them.
Gotta play the silent type, are we? Alright. What does it take to get you in a ring with somebody?
A worthy challenge.
And how do you predict one?
Looking a person in the eyes.
Why don't you give my friend a little stare?
You insult me.
I wouldn't be so quick to judge.
She speaks. What's your name?
Zethia.
Why are you bothering me in the middle of a drink?
It seemed like the best time to approach you. You're not bothered by any other crowd here, so...
Maybe I want it that way.
I want to fight, and I want to fight against the best.
I don't think you do.
I really do.
Someone go ahead. Give me a persuasion check here. They will take it with advantage.
Surely the one with higher charisma.
Yeah. I mean, how do you... Do we reckon I should do it because I did that
Go ahead.
talking? Or
I think
did
you
you want to
should.
do it because I think I should.
I want to fight.
Want to use one of my dice as well for the advantage?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that.
18
18.
on my die. I'm sorry, yours rolled a 5.
It knows its master.
I'll talk to Nova when I finish my drink.
Sounds good. Where did you get that?
Why are you still here?
I just wanted a drink as well, but okay. And I'll back off.
See, for as much as she did not care for your presence, watches you keenly as the two of you walk away.
As we turn to leave,
Yeah.
Azreal will turn over her shoulders for a second. I have a question for the one that claims to be the strongest.
I never said such a thing.
I like that. Do you seek your power more?
I seek to hold on to what I have. An unused blade goes dull.
You seek to keep what you have. I would say that a lot of people seek to gain something they don't have.
I have no reason to.
Have you seen our lion folk?
Looks around the chambers. Probably. Not this evening.
You wouldn't notice him. You wouldn't not notice him. I heard he's strong.
I think I know who you speak of.
Does he show up much?
Look, this is the first brawl we've had this week. We'll see. The night is still young.
Then I better find a good place to watch from. There any seats that are a little higher, somewhere a little higher up?
There is essentially like dirt pit in the middle of the room, the floorboards around them. There is like a raised like couple of feet of like what do you call it, like risen platform around, just enough that like a row of people can stand just around the edge of the room.
I'm gonna go find Fang.
Yeah. What's Fang been up to during this?
I wanna.
Pickpocket everywhere.
I up the Furbolg and the two Furbolgs, the organizer and
Yeah,
the one with the
absolutely.
bow. I mainly wanna try to get insight on the one with the bow and see how perceptive they are.
Interesting. So you're like moving up towards them. Go ahead and give me a perception check just as you move up in that direction.
Damage 24.
24. Are you trying to be vaguely stealthy with your approach or just making your way towards them?
I mainly want to watch them from a distance, as well as while I'm watching them, I want to head over to the little dude getting coin and bits.
Keeping a distance, keeping an eye, looking out at those two furbolgs. Maybe keeping an eye on them for a minute, 2 minutes. You watch as the one with the bow, still very tall, like a good 7.5 foot tall, but short compared to the ringleader down here, kind of glances over her shoulder and kind of catches you out of the corner of her eye.
I want to make... I won't react, actually.
Making your way in the direction of that gnome, you can see him like starting to like hand out bags of coin to people. Hello?
Who's the next fight?
Looks like it's Mia and Onel.
Who's the one with the bow up there?
That would be Mia.
And who's fighting Was it Rata?
I don't believe Rata's on the docket tonight.
I see.
He points through the crowd over into like the side of the room where you can see a few people partying. He goes, and that would be me as opponent. As you can see, human individual, bare chest, lean but muscular build, has like a wrap of cloth around their legs and is moving quite swiftly through the crowd towards the pit in the center of the room. Care to make a bet?
The human. 50 gold.
Big spender. Very well, very well. All right.
Let's go. Gambling.
Grabs your coin. Goes, if they win, I'll be back very soon.
Another question.
Ah, of course.
Does Claw ever come around here?
He used to be a bit more frequent some years back, but we've seen him once or twice in the last few months.
And what about of recent?
Can't say I've seen him in the last couple of weeks. You looking for him?
Heard things. Want
Aye.
to try and talk to them.
Very well. Well, if I see them, I'll let you know. Continues off, moving through the crowd, taking small bags of coin from people. Bidding on the human, you said.
Mm-hmm.
It seems that the Furbolg is the favored win of the evening, though it is not quite 50-50, but pretty close with what you're telling from the crowd here. You two moving back, see Fang kind of handing a bag of coin over to this gnome and him beginning to continue through the crowd here.
I didn't peg Fang as a gambling type.
I think Fang probably has an eye for these things.
Actually, now that you mention it, probably.
I have a question for you.
Yes?
Why do you want to do it? Fight.
I just like to fight.
Why do you want to fight the strongest?
Because taking down a strong opponent is better than taking down a weak opponent. Just, it's more satisfying.
It's a very primal answer, but it's not a bad one.
It has gotten me into trouble before, though, taking on something out of my... it doesn't happen a lot, but when it does, it sucks. Let's just hope today isn't one of them, if the fight happens.
It's not a bad reason to seek power. Doing it just because you enjoy it might be a better reason than any.
And that's what I'm good at. I like it. I'm good at it.
Well, you better win if I'm going to bet my coin on you. Only because you're going to be the underdog and earn more.
That's the other thing. Everyone underestimates me, and that makes it all the more sweeter.
I guess that's the benefit to your height. Half Goliath.
Yes, I've been called many things, but half of a Goliath I've not heard before. That's creative.
New nickname.
No, I think not.
I'm gonna find Fang.
Mhm.
Fang, I heard that the lion folk person does come around and might be here tonight.
We shall see.
So just keep an eye out. You're good at that.
Who are you betting on next fight?
Well, this fight, I was gonna save all my coin for Zethia, but I guess if I could double it now, make it more profit later. Look at the two fighting.
Yeah.
They seem even enough. We're about to fight.
You can literally, as you like turn around having this conversation, you can see the two kind of entering the ring. You can also see the incredibly tall Furbolg organizer walking in with the two. Murmur through the crowd seems to be that the feminine Furbolg that is walking into the arena is favored to fight by a slim margin.
What's the weapon of choice for both parties?
The Furbolg is currently carrying a bow.
Mhm.
The human has no weapon visible.
I'm gonna go up to the
Gnome.
gnome.
What do you want?
Oh no.
Fair enough, that hostility I did earn this time. I like to bid on the fight.
Very well. What are you after?
Want to bid on the human.
Kind of glances between you and Fang. You two know something I don't know.
Just a hunch.
All right, how much?
Let me open my records.
Minimum bets for silver, maximum bet 100 gold on any one fight.
Yeah, you got silver, right?
Fuck it. I grab out a pouch. Hefty. 92 gold.
All right.
Oh, you were betting on me.
I'm gonna double it, then bid it on you.
Double it.
Putting their fortunes on the underdog. That is certainly a strategy.
Can I make it 100? How much silver? Nah, can't be bothered with that math. 92 gold.
Excellent. Takes that off of you. I'll be right back with your winnings, should you win.
Is the ringleader like in the middle at the arena?
He seems to be like making his way into the center with the Furbolg with the bow following him in and the human approaching him. And yeah, he's like walking into the middle of the arena to announce the fight here in a second.
If I lose, I'm stealing all my money back. After the night.
Didn't peg you to be the stealing type.
I peg myself for the type that wants my money.
You just gave him your money.
It's gonna come back.
A few moments later, they will make their way into the center of the arena. This towering figure standing in the middle of this room. And next up on the docket, we have Mia here, favored just a little bit over Onel, one of our most recent additions to the ring down here. And I'm not going to hold you up any longer. Make sure your bets are placed. This one will be fast, I'm sure. And we'll take a few steps back, kind of opening his arms out to the room. You hear the entire chamber down here. 3, 2, 1. And at both ends of the arena, 3 or 4 people from the crowd just push the two fighters into the center of that pit. And they begin a clash. Arrows fired from that bow cross the line. One of them gets stuck into that human's shoulder. As he pulls it out, a second volley of arrows comes in his direction, and he catches a couple of them midair and throws them back in her direction that get stuck into her armor. And that fight is brutal and fast, and it is agile. These are two very dexterous fighters here in the center of the pit. The crowd cheering as each blow is struck. Anything that is happening during the fight?
I want to wait till the ringleader goes back to like where they were sitting.
Yep.
And then I want to approach him.
Yeah.
I want to ready an action if this fight goes south for our human.
Yeah.
It's a little cheeky spell.
Alrighty.
If it looks like it's going south, if it's like, oh shit, this is about to end the match, I'm gonna hit some effect.
The early moments of that fight, as that human grabs those two arrows and tosses them back, another volley come up, and you can see that one like strikes beside his knee and kind of hobbles him a little bit, as Mia will strike the first blow here. You move in the direction of this Furbolg leader as it kind of moves to the back of the building.
I want to approach him from the side and then just like stand facing the arena.
He's kind of like back up against the wall, kind of looking out over the crowd, making sure that like bits are coming in, making sure that the fight's being played fair here. Are you making yourself noticeable to him?
Yes.
Evening.
Evening.
Can I help you with something?
See, you're the leader of this little show.
Welcome to the pit.
Seems like it draws quite a crowd.
Yeah, at times like this, everyone can use a bit of good entertainment to blow off some steam.
A lot of people blowing off steam these days.
More and more, it would seem.
Surprised you haven't been caught yet.
We have people in place to make sure that doesn't happen.
How many fights you run a night?
We usually gather once a week, 3 or 4.
And this the last fight for tonight?
It was. Just caught Rata's eye, so we'll see.
And what makes you think fighters have potential?
That is an interesting question, isn't it? It looks out at the two that are currently fighting. I've known Mia since she was a girl. She's always shown potential. The twig that she's up against, not exactly sure where we found him, but he can hold up himself.
Survivors are the best fighters.
Yeah, we're all survivors here.
What do you think of those who fight for fun?
They come in 2 different shades. Entertaining and dangerous.
Which do you like more?
Down here, entertaining. On the battlefield, dangerous.
What if I told you this fighter has a lot of both?
Who are you talking about?
She'll like gesture her head towards Zethia.
Everyone hyping me up. This is great. I'm just watching the fight. I'm not doing anything.
We're looking at the same person.
Don't be swindled by her small stature. That sword she's got can cleave you too.
Indeed, our little halfling friend proved as much this morning. Earlier. Small can be mighty. Takes an awful lot to prove that, though.
I will attest her bloodlust is unmatched. I think she is a perfect match for that one over there.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Oh yeah. Man, high praise is coming from Fang.
What am I?
Roll it inside check.
12.
12. Excellent.
She's just
You know
lying,
what it is.
lying through her teeth.
Well, I'll see what she has to say.
She already approached her earlier.
I did
Seemed
notice.
reluctant. But I'm sure if you talk to her,
That's just Rata. She'll do that. You got money on any of them in the ring at the moment?
the one you called a twig.
He's one of few. Don't count him out just yet.
I didn't it.
As we say that.
I swear to fucking God.
By the skin of his teeth.
Just
Arrows flying across the arena as this lithe human monk sprints up as fast as he can. Another, 3 arrows notched in the bow come at him at the same time, and he slides under them, kicking the Furbolg's feet out from under her and striking a heavy blow against the side of her face as he takes out the second in this best of 3 roll-off here.
He's in close range now. It's his game.
The Furbolg that you're speaking to, you're pretty tall. This guy's a good, 2 feet taller than you still. Kind of seems to just be as much as he's keeping an eye on the fight and he's looking over at Zethia, is also kind of analyzing you a little bit. Just puts a hand out. Nerva, a pleasure.
Fang from the shadows.
He kind of just leans back up against the wall and continues watching the fight. What's Fang doing now, before we move back to the others?
She'll watch for a bit, a few more minutes until she thinks it's close to the end of the fight, and then she'll walk down to Zethia.
The fight's continuing on. As you go to meet back up with the others, kind of glancing over your shoulder, you would notice that Rata stands and makes her way over to speak with the Furbolg leader. Standing down here by the edge of the pit. These two are fighting hard. This monk has taken several arrows that have pierced through arms and parts of his body, many of which he has just ripped out.
Jesus.
We're going for blood loss.
So that it does not restrict his movement by any means, and you can see that this Furbolg that he is up against has several immediate welts of bruising on her body where he has just cracked knuckle and elbow into her. The fight does seem to be drawing to an end as their blows are getting tighter and faster. And I'll ask, is there anything that you choose to do in that moment, seeing that this could very well go either way?
Don't get kicked out, bro.
They won't catch me. It's just vocal.
It's just vocal.
Pulls out spell components. It's just components.
That really is just vocal.
Whisper.
They both look very injured.
Not necessarily injured, but they both look like they're getting close to landing that final hit. Yes.
It's a fucking ranger, though. They're going to be really good at wisdom saving throws.
Hey, you don't know their level.
Okay.
Does Azreal have that knowledge?
Fuck. People with bows are smart.
Yeah, okay.
They do track.
They're calculated.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, they got the angles.
They got the angels.
Can I wait to see if the human male hesitates at the time? I want to wait to the point where I go, this person is missed the opportunity.
I'll allow it. I'll roll this for you guys. Why not? On a 0 to 12, the Furbolg takes the win. On a 13 to 20, the human does.
Oh, fuck the odds. All the odds are based on the odds.
Yeah. Funny that.
Okay.
So that would be the Furbolg.
Fuck. Okay. I'm going to, as I see the human slip up,
Yeah.
I am going to use command. And I'm just going to kind of everyone's screaming, the fight's coming to an end, and I'm just going to see their shadow, and I'm just going to imagine it crumbling and falling down, and I'm going to whisper, collapse.
Wonderful. Take this back. What are they rolling for that?
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save.
This better work.
DC.
Otherwise, you're 92 gold short.
Oh, DC 14.
14. You will be happy to know that this ranger is much more of a fighter.
Yes!
Oh!
Get fucked!
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to see this roll.
This is a straight roll.
Oh,
So
straight
a
roll.
modified wisdom.
Because I'm not
Okay,
I'm not
so
happy
so 14 and higher we don't want.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
Another 3!
Oh, guys, it's the first time the spell worked. Let's go!
And it was in a fighting ring.
I'm going to ask from you a roll here.
Oh, shit.
A performance check.
Oh, yeah.
Or sleight of hand. I'll let you choose which of those two.
Do I get advantage because of how busy it is? And like how riled up everyone is?
The DC will be adjusted.
Performance? Probably, yeah.
Probably.
He's a performer.
14.
Excellent. No suspicion raised as you shout that across the crowd.
I whisper.
You see the Furbolg pulling around, 2 arrows notched in their bow as they fire in a way as to draw this human to once again slide past and try and knock their feet out. You watch as she fires those 2 arrows, knowing that he's going to do that, and just whips the back of the bow to try and hit him on his way to the ground. As your words echo across the crowd, in a way that almost looks like this is what was meant to happen. She collapses in a way that it almost looks like this human has nicked her legs with his knee on the way past, and she crumbles to the ground. Not entirely sure what just happened. The monk kind of comes right, sees her on the ground, does not hesitate for a second, comes in and elbow to the side of the face, and she is unconscious on the ground. You hear a lot of frustration throughout the room here, but a few cheers around the edges of the crowd. And that gnome kind of just standing there stunned on the opposite side, looking across at the two of you.
That was
And starts
close
counting
call.
coins.
Did I see that Azreal
I also
tipped
wanna-
the scales in this fight? Would I have caught that?
Should no one's seen that move yet?
We'll see if I can notice him pulling a little.
Would either of you have been actively looking for Azreal doing something?
It's a pretty
I
good
was-
fight.
I
It's
was
a pretty
watching
good
the
fight.
Eyes on the fight.
All right. Fang would have noticed that with your passive investigation. Or passive insight, rather.
Not bad, not bad.
Worrying for a slight second there.
Well, I guess you made your money back. And some.
Maybe I can afford that item eventually.
I thought you were placing bets on me.
Yeah, I gotta get more money to afford that item.
Fang will just put her hand on your shoulder, but she'll like clench with her claws. What a fight.
What a...
In the arena?
Wanna fight or what a fight?
What a fight.
What a fight. I thought you said a fight. I'm like, alright. Yeah, I'm like, this is a weird turn of
fighting
events.
spirit is getting into Fang.
You also mentioned before how I didn't seem like the betting type. He gestures at how he has nothing. That bit of gold that Turman gave me is probably the first thing I've ever owned.
Your own clothes.
Kinda.
Yes, well, half of it is missing.
Yeah. The rest of it's ripped.
Sure.
Or should we go collect our money?
See this, as you say that, look up, this gnome is kind of walking his way over to you.
Damn.
Well called, very good, very good. Some of our largest bets of the night. I'm hoping we are still going to make some money, but in the return for your win, betting on the underdog paid off tonight, I suppose. He will hand you each a bag that has twice the amount of gold that you had bet.
Sick.
I
Math now, damn it.
So Fang will receive
Easy.
100, and
100,
Azreal will receive
84.
184.
God.
Show. Banger.
You said 92 gold, right?
Yeah.
Is what you put up? Yeah.
184.
Damn, you're more than me now.
A much nicer reward than you would have gotten had you bet on the Furbolg and she had one.
How much will you go? Curious.
1.5 rather than twice.
Cool.
how much you'll get when I win in
Yeah,
the underdog.
exactly.
All right. Murmurs throughout the crowd, people who are getting coin, people that have organized like private bets. You can see exchanging of money here. A few like drunkards off in a corner as one of them kind of throws a half-hearted punch and gets absolutely KO'd off the wall briefly thereafter. The Nerva, as he has introduced himself, this Furbolg leader here, just looking out over and kind of laughing a little bit. And you can see Rata standing next to him. She's still broad and muscular, but looks tiny in comparison to this giant Furbolg standing here in the corner. He kind of looks over and catches your gaze.
I flash the Azreal a look and then to Fang, and I'm like, and I'm off to go see them.
Bang. I really want Zethia to win this as Zethia is our comrade and all, but
Do more foul play.
I don't know what you mean.
Lying straight through your teeth.
That is one of my skills.
Lying.
Yeah. Do you expect anything else from anyone in this world?
There are those I deem in high regard, who I believe are not liars.
Those. Didn't know you knew any good people. I don't mean that as a defense. Just the only people I know you know are Sakiir and
Didn't
his.
say they were good. Is it those I can trust?
I assume you don't want your coin then?
I took my coin.
I'm just saying, if you're not happy about what happened, you still took the money.
Coin is coin. Need that to survive at least.
And that's why I did what I did.
Because you made a bigger bet than I did.
No, because eventually there's going to be a hurdle I won't be able to cross, even with your lot's help. That might need coin.
Taxes.
What's that?
Azreal commits tax fraud.
Some government thing they
I'm not even going to pretend I understand what that means.
The watch talked about it. Didn't really understand.
Well, I don't live under their rules. Do you think Zethia is going to win this? I have faith, but
They talk a big talk about that Rata.
yeah, Murata does look like they can fight.
They were also humble as well.
Yeah. Actually, you want to know the most scariest thing about it? I asked, what do they fight for? Why do they want power? They do it to keep what they have, not to gain something else. I find that very terrifying.
Means they're satisfied with their life.
Wish it could be the same. Just watch as if you walk up.
My comrades have no faith in me. Obviously, I don't hear the conversation, but thank
We
you.
have faith.
I put a good word in for you.
That you did.
I'm about to bid everything.
Oh shit!
If I don't win this, it's gonna be cooked.
He's got to sell your money instead.
It's got to be some IRL problems.
It's going to be some player v player.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
All right. Okay. Way back over. You begin approaching.
Mm-hmm.
What page am I looking for? This one. Walking up to Nerva and Rata here at the front. As soon as you're like close enough, Nerva kind of speaks out so that the immediate crowd around you all can hear. You sure you want to do this?
Never been more sure in my life.
Kind of looks around at the like maybe group of 10 or 15 that could hear that. He wants her ass beat. Well, looks over at Rata. Happy to oblige. Speaks out. That was crunchy.
Guys, like my heart rate's like increased. I'm really nervous now.
I'm checking my bid.
But this is what you want.
This is what I wanted.
He voice like raises over a crowd that thinks that this is wrapping up for the evening. Before you all move on your way, seems we have another fight here. Rata has decided to step into the ring against a newcomer. Kind of looks down to you. What's your name?
Zethia.
Against a Zethia, here in the pit. Fighters, take your marks, and he'll move with Rata in the direction of the arena down here.
Oh my god.
As that happens, he moves in the direction of the arena. Can I get a group perception check?
It's freaking yeah.
15.
Okay.
18.
18, nice.
24.
24, okay. Zethia, you don't quite make it out. You look at a few faces around here, and as soon as that excitement of another fight like hits the crowd, there is a secondary wave of something else that washes over them. Fang and Azreal, not caught in the middle of the group here, you can kind of hear over the hubbub down here, echoing from above at street level, the faintest sound of some horn. Definitely sounds like some sort of a warning signal, but it seems to be coming like from everywhere. And if it's loud enough to echo down here, it's like a city-wide thing. Immediately freaked out. Looking around, the general, this is what Zethia would notice as well, the general consensus to that isn't fear or frustration. You just see a few folks kind of roll their eyes with this look of begrudgingness. And of the 50 people that are down here, maybe 15 or so start heading for the stairs, as if they have to leave. On your roll, you'll hear an orcish gentleman kind of walk past you, like elbow someone who's probably a colleague. He goes, "Fucking hellkites." And they will go to leave up the stairs.
I'm going to grab one of them by the arm as they're leaving.
Die!
What is happening?
There's another fucking hellkite swarm.
What the fuck's a hellkite?
Local pest.
Sounds like you guys haven't handled.
Just need to make sure the ash doesn't get on everything again. And they'll leave up the stairs.
Hellkite.
Ash.
The 35 or so people that are left in this chamber. Nerva leading Zethia and Rata through to the pit.
I'm gonna go to Fang really quick
Yeah.
with everything that just is happening. Fang. Something about local pest, hellkite, and ash that might follow it. Do you think one of us should go up?
Oh,
Alright.
I'll like walk behind like someone who is also leaving to like see where they might go.
Totally. Go ahead, give me an investigation check here.
Well, damn.
My dice!
Throw a fucking rock on them.
What a bully!
Sean. 8.
Hey, kind of follow along and kind of just keeping an eye on like the small crowd of people that have left through this building. Kind of keeping an eye on the few that are leaving. Some of them go to like very nearby houses and buildings. Others seem to like kind of half jog down the streets as the city kind of comes to life. Like it's 11:30, almost midnight. And you watch as like a good few thousand people start filling the streets up here. The next like 2 minutes of being here at street level is a bizarre thing to watch. Over half of the buildings in the city, over the course of a couple of minutes, you see people kind of like rushing to the sides of buildings. You see some people moving up to rooftops, but a lot of people like moving to the side of buildings and across thousands of houses and workshops and like industrial places of work. You begin to hear like moving of gears and rustling of fabrics as just about every building in the city gets covered by some sort of like protective layer. A lot of people have almost like not almost like drawstring contraptions that like pull some reflective sheet over the roof of a building. Others seem to have this like full metallic paneling that moves out over the rooftop. Others are literally just moving up to throw like the equivalent of a sheet or a tarp that is reflective on one side over the roof. This seems to be something that these people have to do at some frequency. There is definitely a haste and an amount of panic to them. But these are people that are prepping for an emergency that they have been through 100 times. Do you want to give me a perception check here as you watch all of this unfold?
On the duck and roll.
Oh,
Yeah,
10.
10. Yeah, essentially this is like people that live in a very tropical area and have just been told there's a storm on the way, right? 10. Are you going to remain up here, or are you planning on heading back down at any point?
What are the people of the watch doing?
You can see that the watch, like the street patrols, have all but disappeared.
What the fuck?
Looking around town, like there's a few like watchtowers throughout the city, but the small scouting groups that are usually roaming the streets in groups of 2 or 3 are all like bolstered up into 10-man squadrons that are like sprinting down roads to vantage points, places of interest, watchtowers, areas that need to be defended. And kind of looking around at the watch, looking south from where you currently are at the Citadel, you can see that every single one of those ballista on top of the wall and on top of the Citadel keep are all rotating in the same direction.
Can I look over to where they're aiming at?
Yeah. Just barely in the distance, like way, way, way out into the night air, to the point that it just looks like a star in the night sky at the moment. You kind of look at where they're all pointing and just see a glowing red dot that is slowly getting larger and larger as it moves towards the city.
Fang will try to go to like a tall building But also, if there is like a veranda or like a slightly like outpost roof or whatever, that way she can also have shelter.
Yeah, totally. Easy enough to find, especially with these various protective layers being put over buildings here. It would be easy enough to find a building like that here to watch whatever happens next. We'll move back down to the pit here as Zethia is marched into the center of this arena. Immediately, that gnome begins coming around, collecting coin.
What are the odds?
There are some very confused looks on faces here. You don't see really any of them placing much stock in Zethia here at the moment.
Which means the payout will be huge.
Massive. Can I look at Zethia
Yeah.
and then look at Rata?
Mm.
Azreal has spent time before analyzing people, figuring them out. Can I see or attempt to figure out based on their muscles and size who is physically stronger?
Yeah, go ahead and give
Oh
me...
my god. Don't tell me.
What do you think this should be?
Insight?
Yeah, I'm thinking insight's probably the best bet here.
Insight.
Watching them move here. Go ahead, give me an insight check.
I swear, did I sign myself up for something
It's really
terrible?
good, but I barely use it, so I would like to add my d6.
Fair enough.
Ooh,
Yes.
ooh, pretty good.
26.
26. What is Zethia's strength here?
18.
18. And what are your hit points currently sitting at?
41.
Okay. Looking this warrior over.
I'll do that.
Please.
While she is broad and physically, visibly more muscular than Zethia, comparing these two as fighters, comparing their lineage, for lack of a better term, Zethia probably comes out physically stronger. However, this Drac seems to have far more experience as a warrior and looks incredibly sturdy.
Okay.
They've got scales and shit, right?
Yeah, she's wearing like heavy, like not plate armor that is something you could
It'll be
fight in.
hard to hit her.
Plates of metal that are like covering portions of her body. But yeah, she has like a few scales that like adorn the top of her shoulders and kind of dissipate out to just more muscular human arms at the end.
She has a more even stat spread. Okay. I'm gonna go to the gnome.
Right, well you managed to pull that off. Good luck to her.
Good luck to me. I'd like to place a bet.
Absolutely, on him.
Zethia.
Of course, how much?
The max is 100, right?
Max is 100 gold on any one fight.
100 gold.
I like your confidence in your friend.
My other friend had to step out because what's going on? May I place a bet for them?
And it looks you up and down.
Good luck.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Let's go. Let's not go.
Yeah, I saw that from here.
Wait, hold up. Hold up. This is doable.
Hold up.
Hold up. D6.
How many times can you do that?
A
few.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But is it enough?
$17.
Oh, easy. Looking at this man, there's this moment. He kind of looks back at you. You and your friend just about emptied our coffers, but in a fight like this, I will happily take your money.
Yes!
Okay. For The second bet. I will just do it all as one bet then.
Yeah.
At this point. He gets the gist.
Are you doing 180?
How confident you got to win, Zethia?
So confident.
So confident?
Yeah.
I want to hear some confidence on that.
Zethia's gonna wipe the floor with this drag.
No matter what happens, folks at home, no matter what happens here, there's got to be a moment to remember. 184 gold.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's what's left.
That's all he's got.
That's all of it?
Yeah, that's all my gold.
All right.
I don't know if Azreal's like a big gambler, but like
He is now.
He is bet it all on Zethia.
I think he's never technically owned something, so he doesn't like.
He doesn't understand the
Yeah.
value.
Yeah.
He's just like, yes.
Yeah.
like, oh, win money?
Kind of looks up at you, this huge grin. You can see that he's got about 4 teeth in his whole mouth. He goes, most certainly. He takes your coin. And I doubt I'll be seeing you again tonight, but you never know your luck.
Son of a bitch. I'm gonna go find a close. I'm gonna squeeze my way
Yeah,
through to
yeah.
the front,
Front
and I'm gonna
row
go
seats.
behind Zethia. To the
Totally.
location.
Yeah. You kind of push your way through there and find yourself actually shoulder to shoulder with the human monk from earlier, who was also standing at the front of this crowd looking in on the fight.
Oh.
Thank you for the money.
I'm sorry.
I
Oh,
Did a
of
bet on you.
course. My pleasure. Kind of goes back to standing with an arm covering an arrow hole that is going in one side and out the other of his arm that is like wrapped in bandages, but the bandages are already soaked through red. Hoping to make some money myself.
who did you bet on?
Who do you think?
Zethia.
Who?
That's where I put my money. Like I put it on you.
Perhaps you are a wise man. Waves the gnome down.
Okay, sweet.
He will have a quick word, exchange a little bit of coin, and change his bet there.
Fuck. Bitch.
We are going to take our quick break here
Let me fight!
and jump into the arena here in a moment.
Oh
Damn
my god. I'm so nervous.
My odds.
What's
I'm
the
so,
thing
yeah,
that you
true.
Is that fire on the horizon?
No, that's inside the walls. The ground, it's moving.
It's the whole foundation.
Get to ground level. Move, move.
This isn't an earthquake. It's not stopping.
Fourth ward is gone.
12th ward is offline.
We've lost signal from the lower districts. The Do4 tower is collapsing. Repeat, the Do4 tower is collapsing. Stabilize the perimeter.
Protect the prototypes.
Do not let the cores rupture.
The aqueducts have fallen.
water lines are gone.
Abjuration cores are failing.
They're shattering.
What does that sound? Do you hear that?
Is that static?
Evacuate the upper districts. Women and children go first.
Go, go, go!
Bridges, they're gone. We can't get out.
Please, somebody help me.
Somebody help!
Let me through, please. My son is still in there.
Hold the line! Sir, there is no line. What is this? What is happening to the city? What is this hell?
30 years ago, the great city fell. And ever since, Roltaria has known only war.
Yep, so you see a Goliath, short for a Goliath, only 5'4". And she is well built, muscly. She wears like a long braid that goes down below her hip that is like a dark blue color and it fades into like a shimmering silver. In addition, the markings on her skin are also that same shimmery silver color. Her skin a grayish blue, and she carries herself well, considering she's been across a whole lot of dead land and under the beating sun. Yeah, and that is Zethia.
You would see a 6.5 tall tabaxi with brown fur with spots of cream and orange speckled along her body, and she is very lanky, but if you look closer you can see that she is more lean, and she has her chest bandaged with parts of rusted armor on her knees and her shoulders, and a hood around her neck. And then you would see dreads put up in a ponytail above her head, still looking like kind of dirty and messy, and she would also not have a tail as well.
what we see is Azreal. It is this grey tiefling, bluish kind of hue to him. He has his hair going down one side of his face, whitish grey. He has 2 sets of horns, one going back, one coming around. The only clothes notable on him is this ripped, maybe it was a coat. It's definitely now just a cloak now, ripped and torn, high collar, leather red cloak with some ripped jeans and belts across him, cuts and carvings on his skin. He looks tired, and most noticeably is this mask, just a leather patch covering half his face, with clips on the back. And what you thought would be probably the first thing someone would look at is not, because of everything else that's going on, but he is missing his right arm. It's not there, and he's just kind of got this tired, exhausted look, but it has nothing to do with his posture or how he walks.
With Fang above at street level here, keeping an eye on whatever this incoming Hellkite incursion might be, we return to the basement here at the pit. Hold for aeroplane.
I wonder where it's flying.
To your mom's house.
Got him.
Got him. Holy.
He's taking his time.
Oh.
All right.
Must be going to the South Island, doing a little loop, and then going
All right, we'll try again.
shortly.
With Fang above at street level, keeping an eye on whatever this incoming Hellkite incursion might be, we return underground to this arena, the pit, beneath a house here in Bellum, as Nerva, the Furbolg leader here, is leading both Rata and Zethia out into the center of this dirt patch in the middle of this chamber here. Azreal standing on the side here next to Onel, who is this human monk that you saw win a fight earlier. Nerva's voice begins to echo over the crowd here. "'Tis not often we are greeted with an additional match for the evening. It is even rarer that Rata herself asks for a match to be added to the docket. I highly suggest you get your coin in now, for this will either be the easiest money you will make or the largest upset you have ever seen."
Oh yeah!
He will kind of usher the two of you to have your backs against the crowd and pull his way out of the arena and kind of push back through the crowd together again on the outside here. As he does so, The room kind of packs into the center here. Yeah, you feel like people getting
You're in the pit
annoyingly
now.
close. You can see like people are cheering over the top of this this wall of people that are washing in, to the point that you're almost getting like pushed off the floorboards into the dirt pit itself, as Nova kind of pushes the two contestants back, and Zethia is like pushed right up against where you and Onel are standing. The people in the arena here begin to count down. Here, 3, 2. You see Onel like reaches hands out to push Zethia into the center and kind of gives you a look.
Yeah.
1. I'll get you to please roll initiative if you would be so kind.
Zethia is so excited.
18 is the number to beat.
Oh shit.
Oh, do you know?
Do you know what, bruv?
Dude, it was
What we
like
got?
18, then 13, and then it went to 1. Far
roller
out. It's a
coaster.
total of 3, not that it matters.
Wonderful.
That's a 1v1. If you didn't get 18, you didn't get it.
Cool. So
No, because I would
we
have had plus.
Rata,
Plus
18.
Yeah,
Sorry,
they
what was
probably
it?
had more dicks.
20. Huh?
What was it?
3. Like an idiot.
I'll get you to roll initiative as well here, just in case you decide to make any moves during this fight.
Nailed it.
And bro,
Let's go.
surely you beat
Hey.
Zethia.
Hey.
Hey!
I got you.
That might be a good thing, actually.
Yeah, probably.
If you do want to jump in, I won't come down to you every time and ask what you're after.
Yeah.
You can jump in between Rata and Zethia.
Yeah. I could just.
Oh, yeah.
I'll probably just still just ready my
Yeah,
action
Totally.
or something.
Yeah. Okay. The two of you get launched. Essentially, this entire pit is about 40 feet one end to the other and about 25 feet wide. So there is very little chance that you will not be able to just reach each other at a full sprint, even if you get flung to opposite corners.
Oh, good.
She sprints in your direction. This large axe coming off of her shoulder, full steel. The handle is not wooden, it is also metallic, wrapped in some heavy leather. The iron that her armor and this axe are made out of, this dark, almost black iron, is. You can hear the weight behind this axe swing as it comes in your direction. She's going to make 2 strikes here against you.
She got that
no.
fast. She got
Okay,
the
okay. It's dire. If she can do 2.
15 to hit.
Yeah, that's my AC.
Okay.
It's really bad. She can
whole.
do
AC's
2.
15. What's your dex
Yeah.
right now? Plus?
2.
Okay.
He critted.
I didn't crit. I'd already rolled it, but I rolled damn near max damage. So that'll be 14 slashing damage.
Oh no!
Get the range off.
I know. How much? 14?
14.
Oh, it's not good,
No, you're
guys.
fine. If you do the reckless thing, take half.
Yeah, but she gets to hit me again.
The second swing
Well, that was just advantage.
misses with a 13.
Far out.
This first one, across your chest, you feel this axe carve a wound. The second one comes down and into the dirt next to you as you pull to the
believe.
side.
I believe.
Zethia.
I've been severely disadvantaged.
I believe.
Wait, it's only 14.
It's a lot.
You're definitely got more HP than this person.
No, they have more HP.
Nah, believe it.
After taking that hit, as if it were a reaction,
Yeah.
Zethia rages, and this is when people can see the full display of a cloud giant, like, you know, the clouds coming off, the silvery markings lighting up, and just, it's definitely suddenly a very different person now.
Very nice.
And so bonus action rage. And considering that she probably closed the gap between us,
Yeah.
I'll two-handed take out my greatsword, and as I do, take a big cleave downwards. And reckless.
Wonderful.
I believe.
I believe.
Okay. That is a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
I don't like how he paused. I don't like how he paused.
Come on, kid, you got this. Remember your origins.
All right, so on a hit, I can add extra damage equal to proficiency. So that will be an extra 2, which is nice. All right, let's just start off with Savage Attacker. 10 or 11, so 11.
Nice.
15, 17, 19, 23
Very good.
slashing damage.
Making ground.
Yeah, well, that's... All right. Yep.
That heavy swing of the blade coming through. There's this moment looking at Rata where she recognizes that you are not just someone that is cockier than they can back up and sees you kind of focus in this moment. And there's almost this brief reaction where she tries to like push your blade off of the pommel of her axe, but you carve through before she has the chance. We'll move back up to her turn here.
Okay, so this is where it gets dicey.
She's going to take another couple of swings at you with advantage this time.
Yep. Crits me once and I'm done.
A 19 to hit.
Hits.
10 slashing halved to 5.
Yep.
The half, you don't gotta worry about crits no more.
I mean, I still do gotta worry about crits.
She'll
It's
take a
still
second
a
attack.
lot of damage.
2 nat ones.
Nice.
More confidence.
The
Stop-
first swing
stop it.
comes through. You, Jesus,
Damn.
feel a nick, but it does not hurt as much as that first strike. The second one comes through, and she, almost in a vague, panicked response to not quite knowing what she was up against, takes that swing. 2 nat ones. I'm going to say, I've got respect. 2 nat ones here. Axe goes into the ground. I will say you'll have advantage on her on your next attack without having to reckless.
Loaded.
We'll go down to your turn.
That's cool and all, but then I don't get the extra
Entirely up to you.
damage. But it could be a really good opportunity to make sure I don't get hit.
Entirely up to you. You see an opening?
What does Zethia do?
Do you know what?
Zethia do?
Do you know what Zethia would do? She'd reckless.
That's what we want to see.
No matter what.
We ain't here to see no pussy shit.
Oh no! Does an 18 hit?
18. Your blade comes down while her axe is stuck in the ground here. I'm going to say that she is unable to use her parry reaction, and that will hit.
Oh, a parry.
She has a parry reaction.
She could have turned that into a miss.
Yes.
Yeah.
A parry reaction.
Oh.
That's a feat.
Oh my god. Okay. It's so real right now. And then 9. I'll take the 9. Plus minus 13. 15. 17 plus.
That's disgusting.
17 plus 10. 27 slashing damage. It's the frenzy.
2d6.
It's
Yeah.
2d6.
That's
And you roll
disgusting.
twice and you choose which one.
Well, no, that's only for my greatsword weapon. This
Technically
one is
means
just off.
It's 4d6
off-road.
Yeah.
per sword swing.
Plus rage, plus proficiency,
yeah.
plus strength.
Yeah.
She is immediately going to pull that axe free, take 2 more strikes at you.
Okay, well, she does have advantage.
That she does. That will be a 23 to hit.
Yep, hits.
Another 10 slashing halved to 5.
Okay.
She'll take another strike. That will be a 22 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
That is max damage. 15 halved is 7 slashing.
Okay.
As this axe carves through. This thing is damn near as much a bludgeoning weapon as it is a slashing one. Like, you feel it hit you before you feel it cut you. How's Zethia looking?
With that hit, she's now lost you know, she's gotten a bit more primal now, and she's gotten lower to the ground. She is bloodied, and it's like there's an animal now in this pit.
Can I
Yeah.
see how they both look?
Yeah.
How they look?
Zethia looks not very good.
Yeah.
Rata does not yet look bloodied.
Oh no.
I have a question for you, DM.
Yeah.
Wow, she's got tons
What
of
does
HP.
the fear condition do?
The what?
Fear condition.
Fear. Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of the fear is within line of sight and cannot willingly move closer to the source of fear.
Aren't you behind me?
That's what I'm thinking.
And like, I'm hitting hard, so it wouldn't be like weird of her to suddenly freak out if I keep hitting despite my condition.
She will know what her source of fear is.
Yeah.
Oh,
That is the only
I'm-
consideration here.
I see.
Azrael's thinking that he could stand behind Zethia so that he's always in line of sight
Yeah.
and just look angry at how the fight's going
Yeah.
and maybe let a little bit of the shadow magic go up the arm. Sense of dread.
This is your time to act here between the two.
I was going to save my command not for
But she's
Rata.
gonna know if it comes from you.
Yeah, well, I was going to do it on you to help you dodge if need be, but I think Azrael's going to fold his arms
Yeah.
and just out loud just be like, "Is that all you've got, Zethia? I've seen you face things harder and stronger."
Damn.
And he's going to look pissed. And I'm going to do cause fear on Rata.
Lovely. What does she have to do?
She needs to make a wisdom save.
Oh, she's great at those.
14.
14.
Oh, actually, you know what?
Yeah.
To make it even scarier,
Yeah.
bonus action,
Yeah.
I'm going to innate sorcery. And the mask is going to, shadows will move a bit, but he's going to breathe in and just, it feels like his shadow is larger and it's scarier, and my DC will go up by 1 to 15.
Lovely. She has a -2.
Okay, fuck.
So, she is going to need to roll.
17?
So your DC goes up to what? Sorry?
15.
15. So yes, she will have to roll 18, 19, or 20.
That's pretty good odds.
She is fighting. There's this moment after those attacks hit you where something about her demeanor changes and she stiffens slightly. It is Zethia's turn.
Okay. So, she doesn't know I can do this, and so I'm hoping you would allow for it to give me an edge. I would... What is fall damage? Like, how is fall damage calculated?
1d6 per every 10 feet.
Every 10 feet?
And the ceiling is about 15 feet.
Oh, I see. So I couldn't really... I was going to use my cloud jaunt and maybe, like, land a hit from the air, but that's...
You can give it a go.
It's
You'll be
not...
falling 10 feet.
Yeah, it's not a... How can I turn the tide?
What are the rules of this engagement? I said to the human.
How do you mean?
What are the rules?
Like, magic, items, like potions and things, like what?
She's not going to use a potion.
There's this, like, very inquisitive look that crosses his face.
I haven't been here before. I don't know what's... This is all underground. You know, maybe people do dirty things.
I've never seen magics in this city. And if you can afford potions, you're probably not fighting down here.
That's true.
And on the off chance that I do crit, I don't want to use up my bonus action.
You know what, Amy? I feel it. That crit.
I'm feeling
It's
it too.
calling. It's calling right now.
Really calling.
It's calling.
Let's see it then.
This bloodied Zethia looks, what was her name? Rata, dead in the eyes. And there is a look of just determination, but the kind where all sense of self-preservation is not present.
Mm-hmm.
This may be the last strike that Zethia manages. And so she'll go for one last strike. Striking...
Don't say one last strike. You can do it. You can tag. She'll miss.
She's gonna miss. I'm gonna hit her legs.
Yeah, all right.
If ever there was a time,
That would be it.
now would be it.
Referencing?
It'd be peak. Yes, of
Canonical
course.
narrative.
Narratively,
Show me a 20.
this would be huge. Massive.
Absolutely massive.
Massive. Bonkers.
Highlight reel.
No, but it's really high though. I'm 23 to hit.
That will certainly hit.
Good enough. Good enough.
Okay.
She pulls the blade of the axe up in an attempt to try and parry this, and the sword just pushes it out of the way.
Okay. 10. Yeah, I'll take the 10. 14. What's that? 16. 18. 18 plus another 9. 27.
Oh, that's
Slashing
mad.
damage. And
How big is the area? How big is the...
The pit?
Yeah,
like
pit.
40 feet by 25 feet. Like, it's reasonably large.
And they're in the middle.
Yeah, at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll be about 20 feet away from them.
nah, there's just not enough space to make use of the Cloud's Jaunt. Because you said that the entire, like, kind of area isn't very big. Like, everything's within sprinting distance.
40 by 25.
Not very.
Yeah, so you assist it to a corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can probably cover the distance.
Yeah, okay. I'll stand my ground.
Okay. You strike her in the leg. And for a brief moment, she damn near falls to a knee. She is certainly bloodied after that hit. She will
Come
here
on.
be attacking with straight rolls because she's currently frightened of Azreal. Does she get to remake these saves at all?
Nah, not at all. Never. She's frightened forever.
Pardon forever.
At the end of each of its turns.
Lovely. All right. She'll take her attacks. Yeah. Natural 1. She will take her second attack. Yeah. That will be a 14 to hit.
That misses.
She takes the first, goes to take the first swing and just kind of flinches back, readjusts, tries to take that second one, and it is enough time for you to jump out of the way of those strikes.
Her heart's actually beating.
End
Yeah,
of
same,
her
same.
turn. She's going to make another save against your fear.
Yeah, 15.
15.
I'm like internally shaking.
Same shit. She needs
I'm,
a, what, 18,
I'm
19, 20?
trembling.
Nope. Still frightened. We move back down to Zethia.
After she takes that attack and her axe is once again on the ground and her whole side is open, I'm going to take a big old slash up her side. And you guessed it, she's going reckless again.
Absolutely.
As Zephyr goes for this, like, as it arcs down, Azreal will just say, enjoy it.
Oh, damn. This is the net.
That's what it right there. I'm not even going to look.
No, it's not. Oh, it might not even hit. Can I boost it in any way? No, I can't do that.
That'd be sick.
I was like,
though.
please, please.
Can
no.
I will it to be a 19?
It's a 17 to hit.
17. That strike coming down, even without needing to move her axe to evade it. No, she will need to. She will take her reaction as that blade comes down and butt your sword up so that it does not make contact and parry it off to the side.
Shit.
Anything else from Zethia?
No.
Okay.
Can I speak out?
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to take a step back, to take your time. Don't forget your training.
The training bit throws Zethia a little bit.
He has to
and
pretend it's some sort of...
Unfortunately, Zethia is in a state currently where she won't really listen to an outside voice of reason. She's pretty hell-bent on trying to finish this before this finishes her. So she will stay put.
Can I get a perception check from you?
Yeah.
Is there cloud charm?
I'm just a teacher doing my
but
best.
the problem with it is, yes, I can magically teleport around, but
10?
She can close the distance quite easily. So there's no point using it.
This seems important.
Yeah,
Can I have my D6?
it's probably that guy keeping tabs.
That was Zethia. We moved back up to Rata.
Feels fucked up.
But she's still scared, right? So
She's still
straight
frightened,
rolls?
so it'll be a straight roll.
Okay.
Fuck, where do I stat block?
This is stressful.
Combat?
This is so stressful.
That would be a natural 2 on the first one. That would be another 14 on the second one.
You still live.
I
You have
have
another
granted
chance.
another chance.
2 more strikes. In between swinging her axe, you watch her focus ever so faintly like flicker off of you for a moment, and she locks eyes dead with you as she takes that second strike and misses Zethia. On a 10. Not noticing it before on Zethia's turn, but noticing it now as she locks eyes with you and then looks back at Zethia, looking behind her in this chamber. You watch as kind of a back door opens near where Nerva has been hanging out for the majority of the night. And you see 2 figures enter the room from like a small back chamber. One of them, a little shorter than Zethia, maybe like 5'2". This turtle, kind of moving through the doorway, big, like heavy, natural armored shell on his back. You can see like some simple armor that has been fitted to him. Slung over his back, like hooked in place, is a like warhammer over his shoulder. Like big, very bestial looking, like snapping turtle here. Walks through into the chamber, like sharing like a jovial laughter with an individual that enters behind him. Significantly taller, covered in golden blonde fur. A leather piece of like sleeveless leather armor covering his torso. Robes that are like draped over his legs. Interestingly, kind of hooked over his back, not a warhammer, but a this like dual-ended palm axe, the axes that come out like the top of the shaft of the weapon rather than the side of it. This dual-ended blade over his shoulder. A warrior through and through as a lion folk enters the chamber here, sharing laughter with this turtle, and the 2 of them walk over to Nerva. It looks like the 3 of them have met once or twice already this evening, and kind of a conversation is picked up there on the other side of the chamber.
Can I jump in for my potential turn?
Yeah, this is your turn right here.
Rata looked at me.
Yeah.
During that, I was just, again, trying to keep my focus on Zethia being like, this just aura is just him being like invested. Did I get a sense they were catching on to something? Or were they just like, like that was them being like, oh, he's scary because of the fright?
Give me an insight check.
I will probably fucking add a d6 to this one. Oh, nah, I'll keep that. 17.
17. This is a woman that has not been scared of much in a very long time. She gets the sense that something isn't natural.
I'm going to play that up, knowing that this person is a skilled fighter, doesn't probably make many mistakes. Azreal knows that he can be scary, and that his uncontrollableness is a bit terrifying. So while there's a glance at him, he's going to let that kind of movement happen in his mask. He's going to let go a little, and there will be shadows crawling out from the mask and wisping down more as he like kind of crouches it in and tries and holds it back and looks around like to see if anyone has noticed him, and do it in a way that it's being truthful because he's letting it out and trying to keep it in this a terrifying power that he can't control. And that's what that scary aura is, to kind of sell that.
Onel, standing next to you, kind of looks over with this concerned look. You all right?
Sorry, let's just say that I have a great power that I can't quite control.
Kind of raises his eyebrows a wee bit and kind of scoots like one person over from you and continues watching the fight. We move down to Zethia.
I'm gonna crush this woman.
I'm so worried. My heart was racing, and now that he's here, legit, Azrael's eyes are between the fight and the lion folk. He's like, fuck.
This is all sorts. Okay.
What do we do?
You heard it here first, folks. This is gonna be a natural 20.
Take one.
That was not a natural 20. However, it was a 22 to hit.
That will certainly do the job.
All right, let's have
Come on,
it.
Zethia.
Come on, Zethia. Oish. 6. 6 again. Not the highest. 14. 16. 18. Oh, man. 21.
21.
Slashing.
Where does Zethia land this strike?
Across one of her arms.
That blade comes down again. She tries to hit it up with the back of the axe, but is unable to. As a large gash across, down from her shoulder to almost the elbow joint of one of her arms, and it just falls kind of limp to the side as she pulls that axe up over her shoulder, resting it with a single hand. She is incredibly low.
Can I?
That's Zethia.
Yeah. That is it.
Azreal, looking throughout this chamber here as these two have entered.
I'm ready to drop concentration at any moment.
The three clearly having a bit of a discussion
They're just
there
having a yak.
at the front.
About to hit me with detect magic.
You see Nerva kind of pointing out at the arena, giving a bit of a chuckle. And this, the lion folk kind of curiously looks into the two that are fighting. You see a slight smile appear in the corner of his mouth as we move back up to Rata.
He recognizes us.
Oh, shit.
No, because he let us in, right?
Yeah.
Straight rolls?
Yes, straight rolls because she is still.
I'm also
not
sure
in
the
double
dog told him what we look like.
Please, 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 please.
First one's a natural 2.
Sick.
Again.
Sick.
It's like 4
Let's
twos.
frickin' go.
Yeah.
Oh my
Beginning-
god.
Beginning 1s, 2s, and 9s that have been adding up to 14.
Please, please, please.
5th 2.
No.
Oh, that's a little better. Fuck, where does that block go? Come back.
There's a little bit of 3.
17 to hit.
That does hit. Listen, she just has to not do
Don't say the number out loud.
max damage.
This would have got.
Please.
You can't go
I don't
and
think she can knock you down with this hit. And she does not. 6 halved to 3.
Still in the
You guys are in the
baby.
same boat, Loki.
We are in the same boat.
This is a high match.
7.
The audience is screaming, right?
Yeah. Yes, you can definitely hear. It's almost a mixture of like just cheering people on and fear that Rata is about to lose. Like people can tell that this is a much closer fight than they had thought, and there's likely several thousand gold worth of bets on her right now.
To be fair, Mr. Gnome Man probably prefer me to win at this point because he gets to keep all of that.
That is Rata. Is Azreal doing anything in this moment?
Oh, lion.
Down to Zethia.
I think
Yeah.
before. I think seeing the lion,
Yeah.
his concentration wavers already because now he's like Sakiir and one of his men, and he locks back in and he's trying to, for once, just let it go and then take it back. He's doing it too much and he starts to lose control. I'm going to drop concentration
Yeah.
on fright.
Okay.
Being
No,
there.
that's
He
fair.
trusts Zethia
to finish the job.
and he needs to try get it under control. So his focus now locks onto the line as he like grabs his mask and he's trying to get it under control, and the shadows calm as he thinks about the name on his book. He reaffirms his focus and watches.
Do you want to give me a... I'll let you choose how Azreal's feeling this moment. Perception or insight.
It's always insight.
Okay.
It's the same shit anyway for me, actually. Look at you.
Oh, nice.
21.
21. Okay. Dropping focus on that spell to take a moment to read this lion folk. There is no sense of malice coming from him, first and foremost.
Okay.
There is no necessary regard of yourself either in this moment. But there is a recognition, probably deeper than he should have to your knowledge, of Zethia in that ring right now.
Huh?
And we'll move down to Zethia.
Bird.
Sorry, I was still
They're
thinking about the
finally
friggin'
caught.
fight that, like, you said something, and I'm like, wait, this seems important.
Zethia doesn't notice it.
No. In fact, your back is... No. No, you
I just want to hear what it was.
Beat his ass. Beat her ass.
beat its ass.
I'll drop that.
What?
Dirty 20.
She will go for that parry again, putting her AC up to 19, which is not enough. That will hit.
How much can we plump into this?
Super fucking low.
Hey,
I'm going to ask a question here. Narrative question for Zethia.
yeah.
This person is about to fall over. Is Zethia able to go for non-lethal here at this moment? And will she? GG.
GG.
But
In the moment.
How is my opponent carrying themselves currently?
She is half leant over, limping on one knee. One of her arms, you can see from the shoulder down, is currently not functioning. She has her axe leant up on a shoulder that she is about to push to make her last swing at you.
Yeah. Zethia's work is done here. Like, this is now a being that has been defeated. The threat has been neutralized.
Yeah. All right.
And it was a fun fight, if not a bit hazy for Zethia. And it takes a lot to pretty much last minute change the angle of her blade, so that instead of chopping one of her legs off, she grazes it and just makes it that she falls to her knees,
Okay.
doing non-lethal damage.
Go ahead and roll me some damage here, just to make sure.
Well,
You
I mean,
rolled.
I rolled.
You rolled an 8 and then...
Yeah. Use either roll, so I could use the lower one. Which was
Oh no.
no, it's fine.
You can roll one dice.
There was a 1, but there was also like a 4 or a 5. I can't remember. Should I roll them again, or
Just take the 8.
I'll take the 8.
You're doing non-lethal.
Yeah.
Yes. 8 plus 4 is 12. Plus 2 is 14. Plus another 2 is 16. Plus frenzy. What did I say? 14?
16.
16.
Oh. 21. She might lose a toe.
This blade coming around in such a way that it could very easily take one of her legs off at the knee, just barely able to kind of pull your focus back in time to just barely at enough of a cut that strikes that final blow that forces her down to one knee. See a cough of blood from her mouth as that axe slumps off of her shoulder. And about 30 out of the 35 people in this chamber uproar in less of celebration, more of discontent, but then recognition of what has been done here is had, and cheers and claps go up throughout the chamber. You standing there can see Ajin standing on the other side of the chamber here, just looking on the slow clap.
I guess we'll do this.
The
I can't clap.
the clouds and the just the electricness fades from Zethia's markings as she kind of stumbles a bit, slumps, and like holding herself up though with her great sword, and looks down at Rata. You were one hell of an opponent.
Just kind of looking up at you, like she's down on one knee, like her working hand is pressed on it so that she doesn't literally fall to the ground. Not bad yourself. Spits a wad of blood and mucus onto the ground. It just kind of falls to the side, asleep, unconscious. A bunch of people rush in. The entire group that is down here watching kind of rush onto the pit to try and help her off, but several of them kind of hoist you up as well and kind of pull you across over the crowd here.
I will jump over as well.
Yeah.
And give Zethia a handstand in. And just lean in. You did do one hell of a job. I almost expected you to kill her in that last moment.
You know, I think I almost did.
I'm not disappointed, just surprised. Also,
Me too. But I think it's a good thing.
well, it would be bad if you did. And speaking of bad, follow my eyes.
Where are we looking?
And looks at the lion.
You look over to see, again, sleeveless leather armor, this dual-bladed axe over his back, just clapping and looking directly at you. At about that moment, the gnome individual kind of walks his way up. Excellent showing.
Thank you.
You did get to see me at the end of the
That
night.
I did. What a pleasure it is, friend. Please never come back.
Damn.
With odds like this, he
Taking
hands you
his
back
money.
a pouch of gold that contains 2.5 times what you gave him, and hands you 460 gold pieces.
Do I see the amount that crosses hands here?
You hear it fall to his hands. You see a few heads kind of turn in your direction.
People are gonna fucking
400 or what?
No.
460.
Azreal,
Jesus.
I
Multiplied so
think,
nicely.
I think I deserve some of that.
You do, actually.
We can sort it out later, maybe not here. But
By the way, he was watching you for a while.
I just locked eyes with him.
He seems to know you,
What do you mean?
the way he's looking. It's not a second or first time meeting.
You know what? I'm gonna start walking over there.
You begin walking in his direction. And in that moment, we're going to cut back up to street level here.
Okay! Okay! Oh my god!
You did it!
live with
Couldn't have done it without my best bro.
Got you.
Because
for tag teaming.
yeah. Hold on.
Back up here at street level, in the darkness of the midnight air, looking out over this building across the city that, even as you're looking, it's almost like this ocean wave of sheets of metal and cloth being pulled over the tops of roofs. And looking out to the distance, that speck of fiery orange slowly getting larger and larger on the horizon. What is Fang doing up here?
She's gonna wait until whatever is coming is distinguishable, and then we'll look to the watch for their reactions.
Absolutely. Do you want to just give me a perception check here as you're keeping an eye on these things approaching?
Dang. There's more. Hey, rip. 17.
17. Wonderful. Where the hell? There we go. Looking out over the rooftop of this building, keeping an eye on the various watch guards that are positioned around here. Looking over to the west, when your group was moving into town, you could see in that direction several 100-foot tall cliffs that kind of overhang and cast long shadows on the land, several days' travel to the west. It's from that direction that this, whatever it is approaching, this speck of orange in the distance. Keeping an eye out, that speck becomes 2, 3, 7, 12, kind of splitting off almost like fireworks on the horizon as they start getting closer and larger. Those some 12 or 15 of these two-man ballista that are placed throughout the city are all kind of slowly turning in that direction, converging on the point of these approaching specks of light. That horn sounding across the city. An automated alarm system to some degree. You can hear like the sound of horns coming from there seems to be one in every block in the city so that there's no way that anyone doesn't hear it. This high-pitched whine that sounds like death is coming for the city. These orbs begin to get closer and closer until they start to take shape. They are not simple orbs of light. Rather, they are black, scaled creatures. Maybe 15-foot wingspans These creatures flying towards the city, a trail of embers and smoke coming off of their wings, falling from their mouths as flame-riddled bodies, vaguely draconic, flying towards the city, ash being left in their wake as they fly over. As they get close enough that you can see them properly, there is maybe 20, 25 of these creatures. You can begin to see from the corners of their mouth just magma, this boiling hot liquid falling and burning the tops of some of these buildings, whatever these protective layers that the city seem to have put over the buildings seem to repel most of it, catch most of the ash, but it is burning in places, and where it does manage to get through to wood, you can start to see small fires breaking out from the top of that wall in the distance. The first of the ballista. This huge 15-foot long bolt flying into the night air. One of these creatures turning into just a ball of wings and tail and head that are curled into one. You hear a high-pitched, blood-curdling scream come from that creature as that ballista bolt pierces through its stomach, and you watch it detonate in the air, a spray of ash and fire about 400 feet off the ground that kind of lingers and slowly settles. There is no longer a single person on the city streets, apart from the few watch guard that have crossbows aimed to the sky, hoping that these ballista will do their job before these creatures touch down. Is Fang doing anything?
I want to analyze their trail as they are flying in the air, and if it's similar to the black clouds that we encountered.
Interesting. Go ahead, give me a... I'll let you pick between survival and nature on this, trying to discern the origin of this.
What is it? 18 for survival.
18. The fire that is emitting from their wings, from their mouths, from lanterns in the city below, from that explosion of the first of these hellkites detonating above the city, their scales are this like almost obsidian black across their bodies. The smoke, the ash that is trailing behind them, it's eerily similar. Slightly different, but eerily similar.
Fang is going to head closer to where they're being shot, and then we'll try and get a closer look at any of their body that remains when they fall.
Yeah, totally. Pushing up through the city here a little bit, you can see like these are groups of members of the Watch gathering at like important locations that are needing protection, that don't have ballista mounted near them. All of them have their heavy crossbows trained up at the sky. Go ahead, give me an investigation check as you're moving through, trying to get good sight on one of these.
Nat 20
Nat 20.
for 22.
With a nat 20, I will say you jump to a rooftop trying to get a look at one of these creatures as it is falling. As you jump onto that rooftop, in the street just below you, maybe 80 feet away from you, you watch one of these creatures that has not been shot land on the road. You can see a group of about 20 Watch soldiers standing in front of it. Most of them raise their heavy crossbows up and start releasing a barrage of bolts in its direction, piercing its hide. Most of them just scatter off of this obsidian plate that covers this creature. between scales, across the webbing of the wing, from the corner of its mouth, it is like emanating this natural, smoldering flame. Not necessarily created by the creature, but just something that is part of its being. On a nat 20, you watch as one of these watch members, billowing yellow cloak behind them signifying a rather high station within their ranks, tall hat with a yellow band around it, reaches down to one of those bizarre shaped sheaths at their side. Does not produce a blade, but a curved wooden handle attached to a metallic cylinder. Raises it in the direction of this creature, which has bolts from heavy crossbows just scattering off of it. And you watch them pull back a trigger on what is known within the walls of Bellum as a short pipe pistol. This heavy crack. Looking at this instrument, a flash of a deep cobalt blue emanates from some mechanism within the gun. You see sparks scatter from it, this bizarre noise that sounds almost like static as a flash of blue light emanates. The smell of electricity in the air as a small metallic orb pushes through, digs itself into this creature's eye, and you watch it push through the scales out the back of its head. This thing rears back in pain. He reaches this device down to his side, fiddles for a moment before raising it back up again, and another crack of vibrant blue as another one of these marbles pierces through between its eyes, and you watch it shatter the scales and pierces out the back. And he kind of, looking back, goes, "Fall back, men!" Pushes them back as again this creature kind of rears up, lets out this blood-curdling scream as it tries to release a barrage of magma at the beings in front of it, and just explodes out. The building that you're standing on, you can immediately smell smoke from the wooden panels on its side. Looking at this creature as it collapses, your primary purpose of taking a look at this thing, its scales have shot outward, burning and penetrating into the buildings. All that is left is a thin amount of burning, smoldering flesh wrapped around bone that collapses to the ground. Yes. As it tries to crawl forward and just slumps to the ground. No more ash, no more fire, no more magma coming from it, as it has just unleashed whatever that barrage was around it. This member of the watch kind of takes that short pipe attached to a wooden handle, puts it back in its sheath, and kind of commands his men to move down another street here. Looking down at this creature. Takes a moment, but this fleshy layer that is left seems to slowly start smoldering away to reveal muscle and bone underneath. You get the sense that after about 20, 30 minutes that there will be nothing left of this creature but bone.
Even the scales, like,
the scales
away?
have penetrated into the walls and they are like staying there.
I want to wait until the watch leaves,
Yeah.
and then I want to try and gather as many scales as I can.
Totally. Yeah. Go ahead. Just roll me like, we're getting a 3d6.
Dude, Fang is the first one of us to see it in action.
They've got a Glock now.
Yeah, but Fang's the first one to see it in action.
Ooh,
Yeah.
12.
12. You're
It's
able
a
to...
one-shot the thing.
It two-shot the thing.
Looking at these scales that have penetrated the buildings, a lot of them have just like disintegrated from the impact or have like split, but you're able to recover those 12 full black scales here.
So a headshot is a power word kill.
Yeah.
Can I
is-
also try and gather the the balls that he shot.
Yeah. Walk over to this creature. One of them is quite literally just lying on the ground. The one that went through first is lying there, almost like flattened due to the sheer force of it going through this creature's head. The other one, as you stand here and watch this creature's flesh and muscle burn away, just kind of falls out the bottom of the skull as soon as there's a hole and lands on the ground, which is a much more fully formed metallic sphere.
Can I investigate the body to say, like, check if there's anything that resembles, like, the crystal that we found in the boar?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me an investigation check.
Hiya.
Dude, this is so cooked.
Ooh. 11.
11. There is not.
Ooh.
Blue
What?
As you're here, like, gathering these scales, looking at this corpse, you can hear these ballista just with maybe 6-second intervals between them. Flying across the city, one by one here, boom, 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 in the sky above you. The occasional shout of some watch members and a fire breaking out on the far side of the city. There is, while this to an outsider looks like some hell on earth,
Some doom shit.
yeah, these watch members look more annoyed that they're having to do this again than they are scared of the events taking place. That said, there is certainly casualties on both sides, as you see, like, one of these creatures land on the other side of the city and just engulf the entire width of road in a pool of magma. And you see several watch soldiers just coated in it as they fall to the ground screaming.
I want to trail the dude with the pistol
Yeah.
and try and track how many times he shoots and reloads.
Yeah. I'll just say that's easy enough to do here. Jumping across the buildings. That particular group do come upon another one of these creatures. Takes him 3 shots to fell that beast. I will say here, for sake of learning a little of the mechanics here, at least the way that he is using it, he is able to fire these shots relatively quickly. Should he wish to, could fire the pistol as all 3 of his attacks in a single turn. You are. I will say, though, that you are able to ascertain that that is due to his deftness with this weapon. Like, usually this would have the loading property, but he is able to ignore that, for lack of a better.
He's a
Phrasing.
gunslinger.
Well trained, but an average man holding this would be able to shoot 1 round per round.
You should steal it.
I think I can steal it right now.
Later.
That's only
later.
20 watch guards.
Yeah.
Just do it later. Just do it later. Wait till he sleeps.
He won't notice it gone.
I get shot by a ballista. I'll just head back to the building that the arena is in.
Lovely. You begin to head back in that direction. As you get kind of to the building, you can see that there's still like the 7 or so people lingering upstairs. And just very faintly, because you know to listen for it, you hear this uproar at the end of a fight down beneath the road.
Would you say that the city is just repeating the same tower defense level?
Yes.
Okay.
That is an excellent way of putting it.
Okay.
They've figured out one that works,
Yeah.
and they're sticking to
They're
it.
like, fuck. Gotta use our resources again.
Like
Yeah.
clockwork.
I head down.
You head down. Pushing back down stairs here.
Yeah.
We've got a little bit more time.
Nice win.
Thank you.
You don't know I helped you though. But
She got a dub.
I was there supporting.
No, I don't. Which, honestly, probably doing Zethia a favor by not telling them.
Exactly.
So, you know what's good for you.
A few moments before Fang makes it back here, heading in the direction of this lion folk standing on the other side of the room.
Right. I approach him.
You seem to have enjoyed the fight.
I thought by the time I got back here that the fights would all be over. It was a pleasant surprise.
My friend here said that you seem to know me.
You don't recognize me.
Had I actually seen him before?
Give me a history check.
I'm just eyeing him up and down.
That's a history, you say?
Yeah.
19.
19. And go ahead and give me an insight check on top of that.
Oh, man. 5.
5. In your business, likely through the occasional meeting here or there, you might have been standing on the opposite side of a road from this gentleman 2 or 3 times, but there's definitely a look on his face like maybe he has more knowledge of you than you have of him.
That, you know, you do ring a bell now, but that was a long time ago.
I am just very good at my job. I can't say I've met your friend here before.
He's like, there is still shadows, and Zethia probably notices it now that there is still active a semblance of when he decides to let his power out a bit, and is trying to control it while holding a normal conversation. We might have met once.
Is he new to your little organization, is he?
I wouldn't say that. Suppose you might have run into Q by any chance.
I have been made aware that he was present recently.
Are you aware of...
I have heard whispers. I thought it was you. It was you, wasn't it? Heading our direction. A few days back.
Yes?
I apologize for the night you had in that town. I assumed you were there on business.
Hounding down Q, actually.
I bet.
You wouldn't happen to know where he went.
No, I only heard secondhand that he even passed through.
Right.
Zethia seems at a loss for words. She doesn't quite know how to continue the conversation that she has started.
Azreal's confused, looking at both of them having this conversation.
Where do you play into all of this then?
Me?
You entered town with her, yes?
Yes. It's dangerous to travel alone. Well, stupid to travel alone.
It is. You're just not the usual faces I'm used to seeing with her.
Well, whatever that organization may be, I know nothing about it. How much was the entry?
2 silver coins.
Azreal will give 2 silver coins back. Now that that's square, got a question for you. You guys have your thing, whatever that may be. Some semblance of knowing each other. I want to know something more important. Can you help me, help us? I'm just going to say it out loud. You already know who we are, roughly, from rumors. Can you get us a meeting with Sakiir?
You watch something click in his head that had not yet clicked. You see his stance, like, tighten a little bit.
No need for that.
Why exactly are you here?
Ezra looks to Zethia to see what position she seems to be in right now.
I am here looking for answers, and Sakiir has answers that I need.
Kind of looks over to you.
I do have a question for Sakiir myself, actually, as well. Not the primary reason why I'm here, but I would ask a question.
I'll ask the two of you. Take your pick. To either give me persuasion or disadvantage rolls. Or deception rolls, yeah.
Disadvantage rolls. I will go persuasion.
Yeah.
I'm also, because
Yeah.
he didn't hide
Yeah.
that he has another motive.
17.
23.
23. I'm afraid that will likely not be possible. Security's tight, and we're on a expedited timeline.
Can tell. It doesn't seem that Sakiir's made it easy for some people to get close to him. Rumors
Yes.
and all.
Indeed. Having to take precautions.
Where do you stand? You're beast folk, and where do you stand on all that talk here?
I tend to agree that having a man like Sakiir in power is a move, not an unwelcome one.
When he said that, does he actually have like slight reservations about this?
Give me an insight check.
Maybe like I should be the one at the top or whatever. You know, like just anything that might hold something. 17.
17. He says that with a general distrust of the situation,
This current situation.
of a situation.
A
There's just a
situation.
distrust in his voice as he says
Interesting.
that.
How long have you been traveling with Sakiir? Were you always a part of his group?
For a very long time, yes.
Interesting. If you care about the beast folk and their rights, you wouldn't be so happy about the one that went missing, would you?
I have heard the whispers. I do not pretend to know the city's politics. But it cannot be a coincidence that he went missing as we arrived.
So you do think like I do. I don't know why, but you seem seem different to Coyote and the dog.
The dog. I like that. I am a tactician, if you will. So yes.
Because you have a mind, unlike the others, and seem that you would make your own decisions despite your emotions or feelings towards Sakiir. I'm sure you might have seen something like this before. But it's worth a shot. Puts the book over to him, revealing the name casually, just to see if there's a glint of recognition before he turns to the last page that has
The note that you've copied
the
up.
note that's copied.
As you do that, Fang, walking down the stairs into this chamber,
She's gonna.
you can
slit
see
his
the
throat.
two of them standing, Azreal currently extending his book in the direction of a very familiar lion folk. And I think that we'll actually end our session.
No, like 10 more
It's getting
minutes.
late.
Like 10 more minutes.
And we'll pick up with whatever happens. in
5
this
more
chamber.
minutes.
No, because then it'll be 20 and then it'll be an hour.
Yeah, but like.
An hour.
An hour!
Shit.